Alright, before anything else, take a breath. You didn't end up here casually. You're here because your current setup stopped feeling exciting a while ago, and you've been pushing through sessions knowing you deserve better. The Thunderobot Storm 17 is for the kind of person who's done shrinking their expectations just to make old hardware feel acceptable. Quick heads up before we go further, check the current price and stock. Machines like this don't hang around quietly, and this is exactly the kind of laptop people regret hesitating on once availability shifts. You remember the moment you knew it was time. Games still ran, but they didn't feel right. Motion wasn't clean. Multitasking felt heavy. The screen felt small, cramped, like everything was fighting for space. You kept telling yourself it was fine, but you'd already outgrown that compromise phase. The first week with this changes the way you sit down to play or work. You open it up and there's this immediate sense of space. A big, sharp display that lets everything breathe. Fast movement finally feels controlled instead of chaotic. Your eyes relax. Your hands trust what they're seeing. Once you experience that kind of clarity, it's hard to unfeel it. Picture long gaming sessions where motion stays smooth and detailed, even when things get intense. Picture switching straight into editing, streaming, or deep multitasking without feeling like you're asking too much from the system. This laptop doesn't flinch. It keeps pace with you, and that alone changes your mindset. What really hits you isn't just performance, it's confidence. You stop checking settings. You stop lowering expectations. You just play, work, create, and enjoy. Once you feel that level of responsiveness, every week or option starts to feel like a step backward you don't want to take again. If you're tempted to wait and see how prices move, don't ignore that familiar feeling. That's usually how people turn a clear upgrade into a missed one. Stock shifts, prices jump, and suddenly the decision isn't yours anymore. You might hesitate because it's a larger machine, or because it feels like a serious commitment. That's actually the point. The size gives you immersion. The power gives you headroom. You're not buying for just today, you're buying for the version of you that doesn't want limits 6 months from now. Here's the surprise most people don't expect: it makes time disappear. When visuals are clean and performance is steady, you stay locked in longer without fatigue. Sessions feel smoother, calmer, more intentional. Owning this feels bold. It feels like you finally chose something built to match your standards. There's a quiet pride in that, and you feel it every time the screen lights up. Expansive screen that pulls you in, smooth motion that stays consistent, power that handles real multitasking, immersion that doesn't fade, confidence every single session. It's a larger, heavier laptop. Battery favors performance over portability. At some point, you stop looping through comparisons and choose the thing you already wanted. Every time you look at something smaller or weaker, your mind comes back to how this one made everything feel right. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and regret later. If it already feels like the right move, trust that instinct and go for it now.